Jojo Rabbit, the latest film from acclaimed New Zealand director Taika Waititi.
A wartime satire set in Nazi Germany. It follows a 10-year-old boy's imaginary friendship with Hitler and how it's challenged when he discovers a Jewish girl hiding in his attic. Katherine Tulich sat down with the director ahead of the film's release.
I don't think I can do this.
Was? Of course you can.
Aber dann kamst du.
When I was your age, I had an imaginary friend. Got me in so much trouble.
Kids, it's time to burn some books.
You're growing up too fast. 10-year-olds shouldn't be celebrating war and talking politics.
Heil Hitler.
I wish more of our young boys had your blind fanaticism.
This is something that's been quite personal for you to make this film, wasn't it? I suppose the simple question is, why did you want to tell this story?
Children are always watching us for guidance. They're learning from us, you know, even when you think that they're not watching us, like they're picking up on what we're doing and the signals, and they're copying us, and so they're looking to us for guidance and, these reliable grown-ups. Yeah. And then when war happens or conflict, all of that goes out the window and we turn into lunatics, and, we're trying to kill each other. And for a child, none of that can make any sense. So, if you ask someone, well, why are you guys doing that? And they're like, well, shut up, kid, it's about religion. I mean, that makes no sense. So, for them to watch us behaving it that way is, it's kind of shameful, but it's also, for me, it's sad because that's what they're learning. They're learning that to act in hate and intolerance is okay because Dad did it. Yeah. So really the big message behind the film is just be kind, be nice to each other, please.
Are you ready for the best weekend ever? Yes, I am! Ah!
Rob, you're looking fetching as usual. Oh. Okay, wow.
It's because of you my son can't walk properly and has a messed up face.
He's still an angry leg. Just took it.
Yeah.
So how hard is it to get the tone right? Because, I mean, you're using comedy, using satire, it's a serious story, you have humanity, you have, heart in there. It's a difficult road to navigate, isn't it? Mm-hmm. To make sure that you get it right. Yeah,
it is. And I've had to do that with all my films. Probably this has been the hardest one to navigate that road because of the subject matter and I like to think that my other films, they do have a deeper heart to them, like, Will the People is kind of about the foster system and about, how we treat kids. But this particular one, that balance had to be really, really kind of perfect because, one, a little bit too much in this direction of, of drama, then it's just another World War II drama. Yeah. In this direction, with comedy, then it's like you're making light of like these very tragic events, which is not at all what any filmmaker really wants to do. It's a very uncool thing to do, and an inappropriate thing, and also irresponsible to brush over the events of World War II. So it's it is a balancing act, and I find that balance in the edit.
You're not a Nazi, Jojo. You're a 10-year-old kid who likes dressing up in a funny uniform and wants to be part of a club.
Let's just talk about Roman because he's quite a revelation as Jojo, and you found him. He hasn't acted before. Just talk a little bit about him playing this role and being so obviously central to this film.
Yeah. So Roman, we found him sort of at the 11th hour, really, and I knew really early on because that he was perfect because he's a very sensitive kid and he's very emotionally mature, and he's got an emotional connection to the world around him, and he cares very, very much about people, and that is really kind of the only thing that you can hope for in a child actor, especially. So he's something else. He's a real revelation.
Let me give you some really good advice. Be the rabbit. The humble bunny can outwit all of his enemies. He's brave and sneaky and strong. Be the rabbit.